Hello everyone, welcome to the yoga house. No, I'm just kidding, that's not what this is officially called, but welcome. I'm really glad that I met you here, and we're just going to go ahead and get started. This is basically going to be an hour-long flow. We're going to keep it really flowy, and I call it like a continuous flow. So one thing moves right into the next side, moves right into the next side, and we just keep going for a bit. So we'll start out really chill. Go ahead and lay on your back. Feel free to pause this and light your incense, sage, sweetgrass, get the crystals, whatever you want. And then once you do make your way onto your back, bring the feet a little wide. That is about as wide as your mat. Let the knees come together. Rest your left hand on your heart. Rest your right hand on your belly. In these first few seconds, just start to notice breath. Start to notice any inner feelings. Maybe you close your eyes. Some inner feelings might be digesting. You might feel an itch, or that you need to adjust your body. Take a couple more seconds to just be curious about all of that. Keep paying attention to your breath. And just start to visualize your beating heart underneath your left hand. It's really just a couple of centimeters down below your hand. Maybe you can feel that as an inner feeling, the heart beating. Focus into what's going on there in your heart space today. If at any time you need to slow down, you can slow down. If at any time you can pause and take a break, that's okay. So take a nice deep inhale. Fill your belly first. And full exhale. Again, nice big inhale, fill your belly, then your ribs, then your chest, and full exhale. One more time together, big breath into the belly, filling up your ribs, and finally the chest and shoulders. And it reverses out. Now take the hands and make them like fists. Start to roll the wrists. If you need to adjust your feet or legs, you can do that too. Roll the opposite direction. And then open the hands and close the hands. And open the hands and close the hands. Open, close. Look at your hands and see how much they can open. Maybe how tight they can close. Adding a bit of tension into the arms. Okay, and then with your next inhale, reach the arms overhead. And then interlace your hands as you exhale. Place them behind your head and neck. Rebend your knees if you straightened your legs. And simply lift the head. Hug your elbows in. And start to push down through your low back. Firm your low back into the ground. And it might feel nice to pull a little more with the hands and almost just let your upper body hang in that grip. Try not to hold tension in the abs here. Trying to let them be loose. What's pulling you up is your hands. It's like you're doing a really bad crunch. The type of crunch you're not supposed to do because you're not using your abdominals. All right, nice and easy, let that go. And then bring your hands to your thighs. Okay, slide your hands all the way down your thighs until the wrists come to your hip crease, right? This part right here. Push your thighs away. And as you do that, start to reach through the back of your head and neck. Notice how the neck slides long on the mat. You slightly tuck the chin. Don't lift your head. Keep reaching through the back of your head. Push the legs away. Maybe your arms fully straighten. One big belly breath. And exhale. Let go of the hands, pushing the legs. Windshield wiper your knees like this from side to side a couple of times. Okay, and then we'll pause in a butterfly pose. Bring the soles of the feet together, knees out. You might have your hands here really close to your butt in support of this deep stretch. And now that we've moved just a little bit, take a second to see what you're sitting with. Take a second to feel what is present, what is current to the right now time in front of you. It's a bit of heaviness. It's okay. If it's a bit of anxiety, that's okay. Leave space for all of that to come up. Leave space within yourself so you can forward that, so you can extend that to others that might need you right now. Okay. When you're ready, bring the knees together. Keep your arms by the sides. Let's do bridge pose. Push down into your feet. Lift your hips up. Squeeze the glutes. Squeeze the back of the legs. And then tuck the tailbone. Curl down. Try to go one vertebra at a time. Make sure you get the mid-back down before your booty touches down. Again, bridge. Push down, lift up. Breathe big into your belly. Might take a couple tries to get used to ballooning your belly. Once again, come down. Bring the hands to the thighs. Push the legs away. Reach through the back of the head. And then we'll reach the arms overhead one more time. Inhale as you reach. And without the hands, hug your knees to your chest. Exhale, bring the arms down. We're going to rock from forward to back. A couple times, rocking forward and back. All right, and then cross the legs, plant the hands. We're going to come into downward facing dog. Keep it kind of easy. Step the feet a bit wider. Bend the knees, straighten the legs, move the hips, whatever you got to do here. Notice the breathing. Try to bring it into the belly. Okay, and then we're going to start to move. Inhale, lift the heels up. Exhale, roll forward to plank. Please pause here in your plank. Take a slow breath. And then down dog, exhale. Good. Like that again. Inhale, lift the heels. Pause there. And then as you exhale, roll forward into plank. One inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. One more time. Lift the heels and pause. Inhale. Roll forward into plank as you exhale. Can you feel the shoulders move so many inches forward until they stack over your wrists? One breath in. Lower the knees as you exhale. Lift the chest forward, one breath in. Exhale, bend the elbows back and lower down. Okay, so a couple nice little back bends here. You're gonna bring your fingertips out, kind of wide, wider than the shoulders, and I bring mine a little bit, probably a little forward rather than as far back as I do in a regular Cobra. All right, bring the forehead down to your mat so we all start in the same place. Inhale, lift the chest, Cobra, reach the legs back. Exhale, lower down. Keep the shoulders lifting. Inhale, Cobra Pose. Exhale all the way down. Make it a long breath out so your next breath in is really, really big. Cobra Pose, nice full inhale. Now listen up, push the right shoulder forward and down, look left, exhale. Back through center, Cobra, inhale. Reach your legs back as you send the left shoulder forward and down. Look to the right. And then inhale through center, Cobra Pose. Exhale, stay there. Start to get your handprint on the ground. Reach the legs back. And the last thing to add is lift the chin. One breath in. Exhale, lower. All the way to your forehead. Good. Scoot the hands all the way back so you can push yourself up properly. All right, inhale, tabletop. Now a couple rounds of cow and cat will do you well here. Okay, just a couple easy rounds. And then we're gonna come into a forearm tabletop. So pause the cow and cat, walk the hands an inch or two forward, bend the arms, and you're gonna come down onto the forearms at the same exact time. If you need to see that again, watch. All you do is bend the arms at the same exact time. Come down with some control, okay? And then when you're ready, interlace the hands, tuck your toes. Lift the hips up, just like a forearm down dog, okay? Call it Dolphin Pose. Maybe you can step the feet in just a little bit. Little goes a long way. Keep the head lifting away from your mat by pushing into your arms, push into your elbows, down through the forearms. Okay, one more full breath in. Push the mat away, exhale. Good, now nice and easy. Plant the right hand, plant the left hand. You're gonna walk towards the hands. And finally, forward fold. And stay folded here, a couple deep breaths. You might hear my gardeners in the background. That's okay, we're gonna love it. We're gonna embrace a little bit of music happening right now. Okay, halfway lift, inhale, push the legs away, crown of the head forward. Fold in half as you exhale. Halfway lift, push the legs away, chest forward, inhale. Get a little itchy throat out. Exhale and forward fold. All right, all the way up this time. Bend your knees, rise up, reach up. And hands to heart center as you exhale. So we're gonna get into some funky movements, you guys. Let's get into this together in just a trial round. Okay, so I wanna show you the pose. We're gonna kind of do it, then we're gonna really do it. This is the trial. This is where it might also get a little bit loud for my gardeners. It's fine, it's only gonna last like 5 more minutes, I think. We're gonna roll with it, my people. We're gonna roll with it. Okay, so you're gonna stand at the top of your mat. I'm standing this way so you can see a little bit better. All right, go ahead and cross your left leg behind your right leg. Now this might change later, where you bend the front knee and slide the other leg out. Just remember that, okay? For now, stand up tall. All right, inhale, reach the arms up. And as you exhale, you're gonna bring right hand to the left ribs. Left arm is gonna drape over you. All right, if that's not comfortable, that's fine. You can keep reaching up, but we're gonna just gently lean over to the right. Feel how the ribs expand in your hands. switch sides. So reach up, kind of a balance act to come back through center, and then cross the right leg behind the left. Left hand to the right ribs, right arm drapes over. If that doesn't feel good for some reason, you can keep right arm up, that's totally fine. Okay, little balance act, come back to center, reach up, let's start from here. Forward fold, exhale. Inhale, breath to halfway lift. Look down, but reach forward through the crown. Exhale to fold in half. Step your right foot to the back of the mat. Plant yourself on your fingertips. Inhale, chest forward. Exhale, right foot steps forward. Fold in half, and then halfway lift up. Inhale. Left foot steps back as you exhale. Keep yourself on the fingertips, really, really high. Inhale, chest forward. This time, step back, down dog, exhale. Lift the heels high, pause there, inhale. Don't let the shoulders move forward, so kind of push them back. Then roll forward into plank, shoulders move with you this time. Inhale, pull the belly up, like it's moving away from the front of your shirt. And then exhale to the knees, bend the elbows, roll down, yogis. Cobra or up dog, inhale. And you could even do something in between like this, with your thighs down and your arms straight. Awesome. When you're ready, you're going to lift your booty up and you're just going to step to the top of the mat, forward fold. Awesome. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, bend the knees in preparation. Start to reach back and then stand up. Inhale. Awesome. Hands to your heart. Exhale. Now here we go with the sequence. Again, I'm going to face you. That way you can see it. Stay at the top of your mat. You're going to cross your left leg behind your right for this. Right hand ribs. Inhale, left arm reaches. And as it feels good, drape it over your head. Look down towards the right. Little juicy side bend here. This is a bigger balancing act than before. You're going to come into center with your torso. Hands to heart. Left knee to chest. Try that in one nice swoop of the leg, okay? Stand really tall. Inhale, hold there. Ekapada, Tadasana, one-legged standing pose. And then lean forward, extend your left leg back. Keep it going, keep it going, keep it going. You're gonna land your left toes back there, rise up into a high lunge. All right, now just take your time setting up in the high lunge. You might have to bring hands to hips. Okay, center the hips a little bit, so you're not steering off to the left or steering off to the right. It's a little bit back with the right, a little bit forward with the left. And then last and most important thing, you breathe. We're going to make some circles here, okay? Stay strong through the left glutes and through the right foot. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, big circle with the arms. Bend the elbows back behind you. Keep drawing that circle back and then sweep it forward. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, big circle. Reach forward. The inhale initiates the circle. The exhale completes this last circle here. And then reach up. Inhale, straighten your front leg. Awesome. Spin the back heel down. Come into an easy warrior two. Get your hands on the hips. Take a second to settle. Get your feet in the right place. We'll eventually be moving to the back of the mat, so you know, so you're prepared. Okay, reach the arms when you're ready. Gently turn the right ribs to the left. Okay, so again, you're not steering off center. You're trying to roll back to the center of where the hips are. Look over the right hand. In a reverse triangle, straighten your right leg. Inhale, reach your right arm. Warrior two, exhale. We'll do it again so you get it. Inhale, reverse the triangle. Legs look like a triangle. Good, exhale, warrior two. All right, now the transition. You inhale, rise up. And you exhale, bend the left knee. Now pop up onto your right heel. Start to be in this side lunge or a skater lunge, maybe you've heard it be called. And then like a hybrid version of side angle, left forearm to thigh, right arm reaches up. Let's hold it for one more breath. Draw your tailbone down. Okay, and then your right hand is your guide to the next pose. Tip all the way over into a twisted lunge. Right hand to the back of your mat. Good, back heel up and your left arm reaches up. And notice the way that you're breathing here. Settle into it. All right, this is the hard part, but you'll get it really quick, okay? And as we move faster, it's easier, so this is probably the hardest one. Come onto your right hand fingertips, stay twisted. Staying in that twist, come upright into a high lunge. And then as you look forward, you're gonna exalt. That means reach your right arm up, your left arm back. Cool, and then we go right into the next round. Plant your hands around your left foot, step it to the back of your mat, and then inhale, halfway lift. Yep, so we're facing the same way that we're ending, and then we're gonna eventually flip around. Forward fold, bend the knees, reach back. Stand up, inhale. Hands to heart, find your center. Okay, this time right leg goes behind the left. You reach up, keep breathing. Left hand to your right ribs. Drape the other arm over your head. Just a gentle side bend, and you feel the ribs and feel how they contract. As you come back to center, keep that hand on your ribs so you can feel them work. Draw your right knee to your chest like a little dance move, okay? And then think of warrior three as you lean forward. Extend your right leg back, but we're going for a lunge. Go slow motion style. Okay, rise with the arms. Inhale. Big circle as you exhale. Get strong through the back leg. Keep going. Inhale to start it. Exhale to finish. Inhale, reach, last one. Exhale, clear some energy out. Inhale, reach up, straighten the front leg. Warrior two, spin the back heel down. We're still on the left side here, okay? So just check in, make sure you're there. Left knee bent, right leg straight. When you're ready, arms reach. Think of gently twisting torso to the right. Now we want to conversate with the nervous system. We want to say all of it's cool, all of it's chill, even though it becomes work at some point. It is work with intention. Reverse the triangle. Remember, straighten the leg, inhale, left arm up. And then warrior two, I always like to look at my hand. Gives me some focus. Again, reverse inhale. All right, exhale back to warrior two, and then here's the transition. You're gonna do the same little reverse triangle. You're gonna bend the back leg and come into the side lunge. Rest your forearm on the thigh. Turn the left toes to face up, okay? Bit of a balancing act. A lot of them snuck in here. All right, expand through the left arm. Reach up for your ceiling or the sky if you get to practice outside. And then nice and easy, left hand takes you to the next pose. We're back at the front of your mat, left hand down. Okay, right arm reaches up, twist. Feel that twist in the ribs, less in the shoulders, more in the center. Now come onto the left hand fingertips. I promise this is gonna get easier. You're gonna use your core and your back leg. So left glutes bring you up. You're still in the twist, okay? Left arm forward, left arm up. Exalt. Maybe you reach for your back leg with your right hand. It's a twisty back bend. Okay, awesome. We're gonna go right into the next round, so listen up for the change. Slowly swing into the center. Bring your hands to heart. Hold this lunge. We're gonna step to the top of the mat, okay? Lean forward. As you come into a standing position at the top, left leg crosses behind your right. Let's breathe together. Inhale, arms up. Right hand, left ribs, lean over, exhale. Now come into the center. Try to hover your left leg behind you, and then around, finally, knee to chest. Inhale, bring your hands to your heart, reach up tall. And then exhale, warrior three for real. So as you extend your head forward, can you reach back with your left leg? And when I say reach, I don't mean let it hang. I mean reach. Try to touch the wall behind you with your toes. One more, inhale, let's breathe together. Exhale, high lunge. Bend the right knee to lay on the left foot. And then you swing the arms up, maybe like a, kind of like a reverse circle. Okay, inhale, reach higher.
One big circle as you exhale. You can bend your elbows or keep your arms straight. Consider that. Inhale, reach up. Now pause, think of Dolphin Pose. You're gonna interlace both of your hands, bend the elbows, skirt, stop there. You do not want the thumbs to touch the neck. Keep them hovering, maybe higher than you think, and give the elbows a squeeze towards the side of your face. Now warrior two, straighten your front leg, give it a break. Spin the back heel down. Get your legs into warrior two, keep your dolphin arms. And then finally warrior two. Look at your right hand. Now we'll keep it moving. Inhale, reverse triangle, straighten your leg. Exhale, warrior two, let's do it again. Inhale, reverse the triangle. Can you pop onto the right heel here? And then side lunge at the back of the mat. Left knee is gonna bend. Left forearm thigh, right arm. Circle it forward and up. Kind of like a side angle pose. Draw the tailbone down. Push off through the ground. So push the ground away with everything. Heel, foot, arm into leg. Right hand's gonna take you to twisted lunge. Slowly pivot around to the mat. Right hand stays glued, left arm reaches. Inhale, stay here. Get on your right hand fingertips, please. And then exhale, rise up into your twisted high lunge. Pause there, look forward and exalt. Reach up through the right arm. Stretching out that right side, right hip. And then nice and easy, pull into the center, hands to heart, you're in a lunge. Take a breath, recollect. And we start over, so you lean forward. Like you're just gonna step to the top of your mat, but right leg crosses behind your left leg, that flying leg. And then reach up with your inhale. Oh yeah, we're pumping now. Left hand to the right ribs, right arm drapes over you. I'm gonna turn my fan on. Hold there. Nice and easy. You're gonna bring your right knee to your chest. Try to hover your right leg as it comes around. And then hands to heart, inhale. Stand tall, push into the left foot. Warrior three, chest forward, leg back. You guys got this. This is our third to final round, so we have one more time on each side. Notice how you feel here right now. What's the energy? Don't work too hard because you know you have to stand out for the rest of class, or keep pushing if you got it in you. High lunge, step your right foot all the way to the back of the mat. Round through the left foot and engage through the right glute, right hip. Inhale, arms up. Big circle as you exhale. Also a big back bend happens there. Inhale, rise up, reach up. Think of Dolphin Pose. Interlace the hands. Bend the elbows about halfway. Squeeze them in towards your face. Really big shoulder opener and side body opener. Get your legs into warrior two. Straighten the front one, spin the back heel down. And stay settled into the left knee still here, okay? Hug, hug, hug. Look towards the left and then reach both arms out. All right, let's do some movement. Reverse triangle. Inhale, maybe you lift the left toes up. Warrior two as you exhale, bend the knee. Again with the reverse, inhale, reach up, but look at your back leg. And then you know to bend your back leg. Right knee's bending, side lunge. Right forearm thigh and left arm expands. All right, yogis, let's do one more inhale. And twisted lunge, your left hand is the guide. Take it slow, there's no rush. You know we're gonna be twisted, okay? Settle into that hip so they're not twisting as much with you. It's really from the ribs, so mild twist. Listen up, inhale, left fingertips. Exhale, abs and glutes pull you up to center. Inhale, look forward and exalt. Here we go, last round. Bring your hands to your heart. Steady with your breath this time. It's all you and your breath. I'm just gonna remind you about it. Lean forward. As you take a step to the top, left leg crosses behind right. Now you can bend the right knee. You can slide your left foot along the ground out to the side. Right hand ribs, left arm drapes over. I'll show you this next little added move if you want. You're gonna let yourself come into center. Put more weight into the right foot. Bend the left knee so your foot pops up. Okay, you're still crossed. You're in the exact same position. Tap your foot. And then nice and easy, bring it around. Left knee, chest. Keep breathing as you find warrior 3. Left leg extends back. And chest and crown reach forward. Hard pose to breathe in, hard pose to concentrate. If you want to push it, reach the arms forward, but don't let anything else be compromised. High lunge. Circle the arms high, inhale. Big circle and back bend, exhale. Just warrior 2. Take a second to settle in. Right knee's bent. Feel everything, even the core. Reverse triangle. Inhale, balance on your right heel. Side lunge at the back of your mat. If you want this time, draw your tailbone down, 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 and come into a full squat. Skandasana. Sit tall. Your tailbone is heavy, not your chest going forward, booty back. Tailbone heavy. Okay, inhale, right arm expands upwards. And then right hand as you exhale, twisted lunge. Right hand's your guide. Left arm's gonna swing up. Pause there, come onto the fingertips. Let's breathe in. Use the exhale to powerfully come up because you know you're strong. Inhale, exalt, reach, reach, look up. Find your way into a centered lunge. Hands to heart, recollect. Last side. Lean forward. As you step to the top, right leg behind. Reach up, prepare for the side bend. Left hand to the ribs, which means right hand guides you. Now, if you want, bend the left knee, slide the right foot out. Come out of the side bend. Bring yourself to center. Weight in the left foot. Pick up the right leg, tap it. Come into your center, right knee, chest. Inhale. Warrior 3, and you keep breathing, yogis. Heart pumping, think of that little muscle doing its thing. Keeping you here, keeping you present. High lunge. Can you get there softly? And then inhale together. Back bend with arms circle, exhale. Inhale, rise up. And you find warrior 2 still in the left leg. Ooh, we got that left leg working. Okay, reverse triangle. Inhale, maybe on the left heel. Side lunge or even a squat, skandasana. Draw down through the tail. Okay, so I'm not letting the chest go forward and the booty go back. We're trying to keep this deep external rotation. Okay, left arm high. Inhale. Left arm takes you all the way around to twisted lunge. Right arm up. Feel it in the ribs. Now bear with me, yogis. Inhale, left hand fingertips. Exhale, rise up. Look forward, take one big breath to exalt. Really use the breath there. As you exhale, find center, recollect. You know it's over. Plant the hands. Come into your downward facing dog. And then child's pose. Forehead to the mat, arms reach back. Just breathe into your space. Let's take a moment to taper down here. Same child's pose longer if you want, or rise up tabletop. All right, we're gonna go into puppy dog pose, or my favorite way to refer to it is its long name, Anahatasana, heart chakra pose. Keep your hips up above your knees. So that means you don't push back, you don't let them go forward, all right? They stay right above the knees, a little bit of core to keep it there, and then walk your hands forward. Bring your forehead down. Nice, easy breath. If anything hurts, bring your hands out like a Y. You can also bring your elbows back and just take a lot of the shoulder stuff out. Keep it more in the spine. And if you want to deepen it, you can bring your hands closer. Maybe thumbs overlay. And chin to the mat. Maybe even chest to the mat.
It's very normal to move as you breathe. So for me, my chest will lift when I inhale because I'm making space for the breath. And when I exhale, I can release more into it.
All right, when you're ready, get your forehead to the mat first. And please place your hands back by your neck and shoulders. When you're ready, you'll push yourself up. Take a seat on your shins. I feel a lot of hip flexion is used just all throughout yoga, definitely through that sequence. So let's try to stretch them out here. This pose is going to go one of many ways for you. And one of those many ways might be just terrible, horrendous, hate it, never going to do it. Okay, so that's okay. You can simply sit like this, or you can get an object like a pillow, like a meditation cushion. A block is perfect. And you can bring it between your feet, under your butt, and take a seat that way. Okay, that'll also help this next part. So either be here on something or on the ground. I'll show you on the ground version. It's exactly the same as the other one. I just actually feel a stretch here. If you're on the ground, try to sit in between your feet. Now that's a lot because we're bending at the hips and at the knees, so I like to free that up by walking the hands back, 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 all the way down to your elbows. Right, be here if you can. This is great. You can start to lift the chest, just small amounts, nothing crazy. And maybe you can grab onto your feet, keep walking the elbows forward, and eventually come all the way down. Virasana, full version hero's pose. Might feel good to reach the arms back. Don't think that this is full expression or this is where you have to get at some point in your life. This for me is honestly easy. This I haven't worked hard for. I don't have to do anything to prep for this. This is natural in my body and my knees and my feet. I know most of my students are sitting upright, something like this, already squealing, okay? So that's fine. This, you're actually having a little bit more fun. I'm like searching for a stretch. I'm like, come on, any day now. So sometimes it's nice to feel things. Don't think it's always a bad thing to be tight. Please, please don't. Okay, we're gonna come out of this. If you're all the way down, prop yourself up onto the hands. And what I like to do is I like to lift up, bring one foot out, bring the other foot out, and then finally extend the legs forward. Now keep leaning on your hands back like this. So bring them behind you, turn your fingers out. And turn the feet in and out. Feel at the top of the thigh bone what's happening, kind of like you're moving your femur bone in your hip socket. Okay, we're just going to cool down and kind of close out from here, you guys. Bring the soles of the feet together. Come upright into Baddha Konasana butterfly pose. Scooch in towards your heels, lift your chest. And once you're ready, come forward and fold. Start that cool down process by indulging in your breath more than you're indulging in a stretch sensation. Let your breath feel really free to have space. So usually unfolding helps with that. Okay, come on up. Help your knees together. And scooch forward enough so we can roll back. Find a happy baby. Open the knees wide, grab for the outer edges of your feet, and try to lift your feet. Open the feet as wide as your knees. Heels maybe right above your knee crease. It might feel good to rock side to side or even do these reclined side lunges of sorts. Bend one knee, straighten the other leg, feel it out. Just notice what's present right here, right now in this moment, and try to hold back from creating something. If you're not really sure what's happening at the moment, that's okay. It can be an abstract moment. Awesome. Bring your feet to the mat. Let's check in with a bridge pose. Push down into your feet, lift the hips, and see if you can actually roll the shoulders under you this time. And maybe even interlock your pinkies. If you interlock your pinkies, you can flip your palms to face up, back of the knuckles on the floor, opening through the front of your shoulders, maybe a little bit through the pec muscles. Easy breath. Ballooning your belly. Good. And let's come down. I want to leave you this time to do any last pose. For me, I would do an inversion. I would do a headstand, forearm stand, handstand. You might stay down and do a butterfly or a twist. We did a lot of twists. So I want to leave the ending open to you. Have fun watching me do a forearm stand, or you can follow along with me. I'll pretty much be quiet. But if you're watching me do the forearm stand, pay attention to what's happening in the hips and the low belly as I try to center myself and stay balanced. We'll see what happens. If you're in forearm stand, you can try to come down in the headstand. Way it's a little easier to pike and really use abs as your last bit of something for the practice. Please don't feel obligated to go upside down. It happens to be one of my favorite things, and so it really cools me down after practice. All right, I'm going to invite you to go ahead and take a seat. Closing out with more of a mini-led meditation rather than Shavasana. And as always, feel free to take that Shavasana. Feel free to lay down instead. Same rules apply. Close the eyes if that helps you center. Take a second to feel your fingertips. And then rub your hands on your thighs all the way down to your knees. Rub the hands together, create some heat and friction. Do it a little faster if you can. And then rest the back of the hands on your legs. Turn your palms to face up and feel that energy. Notice that movement creates energy, and energy helps create movement. It is a cyclical bond. It's easy to feel depleted and out of energy and like you can't do anything. But if you can find a way to make that first step, to make that first movement, even if it's a simple head roll, a simple wrist roll, even a deep breath, you're on your way to action. You're on your way to mobilizing. You're on your way to making it happen.
Remember, there's always energy inside of you, even when you feel down and depleted. Rest your left hand on your heart, your right hand on your belly. Breathe for a couple of seconds. Continue to softly breathe and redirect your mind to the sensation of your hands and your breath. Notice what you're feeling, residue of maybe a pose, maybe a situation. Whatever you're sitting with, know that if you let it move through you, it can then lift off of you. Please feel free to stay right here in this mental space and physical space. If you need to adjust your body to stay longer, please do that. I will leave us all here. And thank you so much for joining today. Use your inner eye to look down at your beating heart and the energy of light that is inside of it. I will also gaze at that light within me. And together in that light, we becomes one. Om Shanti, for peace. Namaste.